Let's start off lying down. And taking a few moments just to come into your space. Enjoy relaxing back, let everything settle, take its time to mould to the mat a little. How are you feeling physically? How are you feeling mentally and emotionally? Having a moment to ground down through the soles of your feet. Seeing those tree roots in your mind's eye. Drawing the energy down from crown chakra. And just tune into your third eye. And then your throat. Noticing how you feel around the heart, arms, upper back. And then your solar plexus above your navel. And then your sacral below the navel, lower back. And then coming down to root chakra, base of the spine. Down, any sensations you feel all the way down to your toes. And just observe your breath. Noticing how it feels on the inhale and the exhale, and just being conscious of that for a few moments. And when you're ready, let's take our next inhale, taking the arm, your right arm up and over. Just letting the hand fall to the floor behind you. We're going to flex into the right foot, toes are lifted, and just a lovely stretch this side. Opening up, letting the leg lower down, the raising of the arm. And then point the toes. And then when you're ready, just exhale, arm floats down again to the side of the body, palms up for a moment, and then left side. Again, flexing into the foot, lovely stretch on our left side, Ida. Pointing toes, and then exhale, arm down. Palms up. Inhaling, both arms over. And then flexing, pointing, flexing again. And then when you're ready, exhale, arms down. Drawing right knee into chest. Deep breath in. Exhale, coming up. And then inhaling, coming back down. Other side, left side. Deep breath. Exhale up. Feeling the belly fall to the spine. Inhale down. And then both knees in. Third time, deep breath. And exhaling up. And then inhale down. Okay, we'll take the hands and feet up into the air, stretching fingers, stretching toes, and then opening and closing the hands, making fists, thumbs in, thumbs out, wiggling toes, just getting everything moving. Does it feel stiff today, or do they move easily? And then just flex now, backwards and forwards at the wrists and the ankles. Nice slow movement, just observing how it feels. Then let's start to rotate gently. And then the other way. Taking the arms down, keeping the legs raised, and we'll cycle. Gently engaging into the core here. You'll just notice a little tightening around the belly. And then reversing your cycle. Okay. And then just taking left foot down, right leg is raised, big circles. And if you can follow your gaze on your big toe. And then the other way round. Lovely. Let's swap to the other side. Left leg raised, and then just making big circles with the leg. How does it feel in your hip joint? Other way a few times. And then just drawing knees into chest. Bring it so that your toes touch together. Place your hands on your knees and then take your knees away from you, out to the sides, draw them back towards the body and then together again. So you're making circles with your knees. Keep your feet together. It feels nicer to have the movement. So if you're not sure, just have a look at what I'm doing. So my hands are on my knees and I'm moving them round in circles, and then we can go in the other direction. Again, this just warms up your hips, and you have a little rock on your lumbar spine as we do this. Okay, so bring your feet to the mat. We'll come into a nice stretch by bringing the right foot onto the left knee, just across. Clasp your hands around your left thigh, and then bring the leg away from the mat. Thread the needle. And this is a lovely stretch for your glute and buttock, around the thigh as well. Okay, other side. So swapping over, left foot just rests over onto the right. And again, just clasping round. And you can have a little rock here if that feels nice. Just noticing how that feels compared with the other side. Okay, and release. Again, just hug knees into chest for a moment. If you need to have a little rock side to side, that feels nice on the back. And we'll come up to seated and we'll just do the upper body. So neck, crossing your feet or just having your legs out in front of you. Let's just come into chin mudra. Let your eyelids close. Have a few moments. And we'll take the chin down to chest. Just pausing, feel the stretch in the back of the neck and then chin up to ceiling. And then coming back down again. And once more up. Coming back to centre. We're going to tilt the head right and left. Same again. Returning to centre, we'll just twist and look over the right shoulder and left. Coming back over to the right again and then left. Lovely. Coming back to centre, chin down and a full rotation each way. Just moving the head round slowly. And then the other way. Notice if you've got any new twinges or sensations. Coming back to centre. Okay, opening your eyes, just bringing hands onto the shoulders and we'll just have a nice loosen up round here. And the other way. Lovely, and release. Okay, just join me in butterfly. So as I understand it, we are coming out of the year of the snake, 2025, year of the snake. And that is linked with challenges, obstacles, things that we need to learn to release and let go. Shedding a skin like a snake does, in order to come into 2026, which is the horse, which is linked with motivation, going after your destiny, all those sort of things, coming into a new phase of life, a new you. So that's interesting, isn't it? What have we shed? What have we let go this year? Or what can we still, in the last few weeks, release? Okay, coming out of butterfly. Let's come up to standing. I'm going to leave that with you to ponder for the rest of the day. How has your year been? Okay. I'd like to start with Earth sequence. Get ourselves moving. It's a little bit cool in here, so we'll get our joints moving. So joining me, and I think last week we did it twice, so I will do that again. I'll talk through the first and then go quiet through the second round, and just enjoy how it feels for you. Very meditative. So joining me, make a diamond shape, breathing in. Noticing your breath to belly. As you spread your arms wide, how does it feel stretching forwards, extending the arms out, coming into the right foot, breathing in. Gently squatting, bend the knees, coming down. How do our knees feel as we come into this gentle squat? And then coming up and turning to your right. Notice the pace of your breath. Notice how it feels to balance backwards and forwards between your legs. And then over to the other side after 3. Leaning back, drawing to the heart. Following your breath, inhale, exhale, inhale up, exhale round and down to in front. One more time, breathing in, exhale, up, and then round to the front. And a lovely way to now release, fold forwards. Right foot to left, hands to heart. Okay, we're going to do that again. I'm not going to speak at all. If you want to go faster or slower, that is up to you. If you want to close your eyes through parts of it where you feel balanced and safe, please do. You don't have to follow me. It's almost like we're just doing it ourselves on our mat. So just enjoy this next round on your own. Think of it as your practice rather than me guiding. Follow your breath. Oh, it's lovely watching you all. You all go at different speeds sometimes, and you're just in your own little worlds, and it's fine. It's nice. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do a sun salutation. So two nice gentle earth sequences, and then let's come into some more movements. So coming up to the top of your mat, just joining in when you want to. Deep breath. And exhale. Inhale. Folding forwards. Lifting the back, looking ahead. Hands down, right leg back. Gazing up to the ceiling. Down dog. Lifting that tailbone, nice strong arms and flat back. Deep breath in. Knees down. Buttocks come back to heels. Flow through the pose of 8 curves. Come into Sphinx. Just pausing here for a moment. Take your time. And then coming back up into down dog. Left foot forwards. Don't worry if you can't. Just join me at the next bit. Feet together at the top of the mats. And sweeping up. Well done. We'll do the other side and then I'll let you lie down. Okay, deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Folding forwards. Looking up, looking ahead, flatten the back. Left foot back now. Gazing up. Down dog. Bending knees, coming down. Flow into cobra. Down dog. Right foot forwards. Together. And coming up. Well done. I know there's some bits you can't all do, but that's fine. You can do some bits and that's good. Okay, have a lie down, loves. It's nice to see you miss the bits you know you shouldn't do. That is what a yogi would do, is honour the body. Have a nice moment to rest. We did 2 gentle earth sequences. And actually, the sun salutation was probably a little bit faster than normally would do. So just relax. Notice the rhythm, the pace of your breath. Let your back relax, the buttocks, the legs. shoulders and arms. Just let the breath soften. Okay, let's draw the knees in. Have a gentle rock. We're going to come to standing again for warrior poses because I think we can all do these. A nice little sequence to move through. So we're going to turn to face the mirror. I'm going to just turn this way so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, beginning with your legs about a leg length apart. Okay, checking that the toes are forward facing, the outer edges of the feet are nice and parallel. And we'll lift the arms. And as we do this, try and raise the energy through the soles of your feet and through your body. Try and be nice and tall. Okay, hands to hips. Turn in the toes of your left foot and out the toes of your right towards me. And then notice where your elbows face and then just swing them back so you're in a nice alignment with your body. Extend your right arm only if you can. If it hurts, don't do it. And then we'll come down into Trikonasana. If you can raise your left arm, you can. Otherwise, just keeping it on your hand on your hip or down by the side of your body if it is hurting. Gazing up to the ceiling, really trying to open up through the chest. Okay, lovely. Coming up into warrior two. Again, raising the arms if it is comfortable. If not, just letting whichever arm you need to rest. Bend into your front knee. So your right knee starts to bend. And then we're coming into warrior two. Side lunge, bring the elbow down to the thigh. And then bringing the left arm to the side of the head and the ear. Only if that's comfortable. Always only do what you feel ready you can do. Coming up, we're going to turn towards the other side. So reverse your feet. You're going to turn towards the window. First of all, Trikonasana. So arms out level and tilting at the hip. And your legs are nice and straight into triangle pose. So coming down. Feeling that nice side stretch. If the arm hurts, rest the hand just by the side of your body, hand onto hip. This is fine. Okay, coming up into warrior. So bending your left knee, making sure that you have enough room between your feet. Notice if your knee goes over your ankle. Are you leaning too much into the knee? Just observe. Okay, and then side lunge. So resting the arm onto the front thigh. That's it. Okay, gently coming up. Forward facing feet towards the mirror. Clasp your elbows with your hands. Inhale. And then exhale. Let's come forward into a restful pose. Just let yourself dangle here. Release through your head and your neck. You can nod yes and shake your head no. And just start to feel a lovely stretch through the backs of your legs. Have a little bend in the knee if you need to. And feel that lovely stretch in the back. Okay, just drop the hands to the mat and we'll walk the feet in, heel toe, heel toe. We'll just roll the body up. Nice and slowly. Okay, roll your shoulders. Lovely. Okay, come down to the mat. It's nice to have a little pause between each sequence that we do. How different does that little collection of poses feel from perhaps the flow of earth sequence, the movements up and down that you get in sun salutation? Does it feel sort of stronger? Do you feel the energy more centered around the legs? It obviously draws in movement into the arms as well. So just have a little moment to reflect. If you need to wag your tail, rock your pelvis, just Find a comfortable neutral spine. Have a nice sigh. Relax. Where are you still holding a little bit of tension? Just notice. So drawing these in, we're going to come into bridge because this is a lovely one to do all the time. I love bridge and it's wonderful for your back. We'll just do a few. Bring the feet to buttocks, bending your knees, palms are face down. Gently aware of an engagement in the lower abdomen and the pelvic diaphragm as well. So when you're ready, let's take a breath in together. Push through the heels, gently coming up, lifting the body away from the mat. Feeling engaged in the buttocks and the thighs. Gently roll down on the out breath. Keeping the tailbone and pelvis curled forward. Relaxing the lumbar to the mat. And then it lifts as you relax the lower body. Okay, coming up again. Push through the heels, really feel the heels and the feet engaged with the mat. Gently coming down. And then we'll do one more. Feel the stretch wherever you feel it in your body. Gently exhaling, coming down. Just 3 lovely bridges. Extend your legs into Shavasana. And can you feel all that lovely tingliness in the backs of your thighs and knees? A nice stimulation there. And then we'll bring knees in. Take a moment to rock. Massage your back against the mat. We're going to roll up and come into a seated position. We'll come into a seated twist today rather than a lying twist. So extending legs out in front of you. Okay. Right foot over left knee. Other way. That's it. Lovely tall spine, like someone has a ruler down your back. Left arm comes to the front. Right arm swings behind. As you do this, try not to collapse the spine. And then looking over your right shoulder. If you can, flex your front foot. That will feel nice. Nice stretch in the back of the leg. Okay, breathe in, lift. Exhale, twist. Where does it feel nice? Where do you feel the stretch? Is it through lower parts of the back of the body? Perhaps you feel it round the right buttock and thigh. Both of those places, perhaps. Take a nice deep breath in and we'll come back round to the front. Just stretch your legs out for a second. Okay, other side. Left foot over the right knee, flexing into front foot. Lovely tall spine again. And then right arm to the front, left arm behind. Notice what you feel differently here. Whether there is a deeper stretch through the thigh this side, or if it's more through the back. Follow your breath, breathing to belly, perhaps the belly you can feel against the thigh. Feel the movement up into the chest. And when you're ready, let's take a breath and come back round to the front. Okay, just lean back into your hands and just let the spine relax a second. Have a little wiggle. It's nice to rock from side to side. Flex into the spine if that feels nice. Okay, and then coming up. I'd like to come onto our fronts to come into some extensions through the front and some flexion into the back. So if you are more comfortable lying on a little bit of a blanket, please do. I know some of you can be uncomfortable on your mats. So join me on your front, making a nice little pillow. Is anybody suffering with their lower back today? Yep. two out of you. Yeah. Jackie, do you want to lie on the blanket? Are you sure? Okay. Yeah. If you need to, please adjust. Don't just carry on with that if it is more comfortable. Okay. Make a little pillow. Just rest the forehead or your cheek for a moment and just feel how the back feels. I find doing these little movements, you know the little sequence that we often do where we come up, it's very relieving on the back. So let's come into crocodile. We all know how this often feels. So you can see that my elbow is not under my shoulder, it's in front. The base of my ribs is still connected to the mat, and just a little lift into the chest here allows for a comfortable breath. You can drop your head down if you want to, or you can keep the head raised, but try to relax into your buttocks. Notice if you're tight and tense there, and especially in the lower back. You might even find that the backs of your thighs feel tight. And just see if you can soften a little bit. Okay, lower yourself down, make a pillow. I like that visualization, just making a little pillow with your hands. Okay, so as you breathe here, really push your belly into the mat. Deep breaths to belly, push it out like a balloon. And just enjoy how that feels in the lower back. If you feel, you might notice that you can bring the breath up into the chest and all around the ribs, really noticing that expansion. Okay, let's come up into Sphinx. So this is where your shoulders, your elbow is directly under your shoulder, like the Sphinx in Egypt. Resting the hands out. Okay, there is a little bit more of a curve into the lumbar spine. If this hurts anybody, please come out of it. Just come back to crocodile. But if you can, just close your eyes for a moment. Just see where you're tense, where you can gently soften. Take some deep breaths. Is this hurting anybody? No? Good. I'd like you to imagine a lovely bright orange colour in your lower back, like a ball of, like the sun, but an orangey ball of light. And it just melts away the tightness and the tension. Allow it to almost be healing into all of the cells that cause us problems. Okay, let's lower down nice and slowly. Feel the relief. Rest your head. And again, some lovely deep balloon belly breaths. Let your lower back open up. It's very nourishing for your digestive system. The deep breaths. Okay, we're going to come up a little bit higher into Cobra. Now, if you know that is going to hurt you, don't. Just come back to one of the other poses. Bring the hands slightly lower than the shoulders. The arms still tuck in, and we come up only a little bit. This is going to, you're going to feel this in the arms. Don't do this if your arms hurt. Shoulders. Pubic bone still on the mat. Okay, gently lower. It's almost like coming down in that press up. Make a pillow again. How is everybody's back at the moment? Okay? Not screaming out at you? Good. Okay. One more deep breath. And then we're going to come into up dog. Now this is where we bring the hands a little bit lower and we come up and the arms are straight. This brings the pelvis away from the mat and you're just hanging there a little bit. Okay. Notice if you can lock your arms rather than bend. See if you can bring the arms straight. Okay. Lower down. How did that feel for some of you? Horrible. Too much, yeah. I know Joan likes it because she can do that. Other people, it's different, isn't it? It's all right. I won't put you in these poses too long, but it's good to try them. Good for strengthening arms and wrists and shoulders. If you have injuries in certain places, you must avoid. Just taking some deep breaths. Okay, we're going to play with bending the knees now. So bend both your knees and see if you can reach back and clasp your toes. You may or may not be able to. Don't worry if you can't. Can you get your feet? So resting your forehead on the mat. And just pausing here for a moment. Even in itself, this pose will be, you'll feel the stretch on your quad muscles, the front of your thighs. Okay, for those of you that want to or want to explore, we're going to take a deep breath in and then lift the arms and the legs just a little bit away from the mat. You won't come up very far. Don't worry, this is bow pose. And release. And release your feet. Make a pillow. Ah, that was challenging. Give yourself a little rock as you lie here, perhaps. Okay, roll onto your backs. Just have a nice rest in Shavasana. I know it's a little bit of movement, but okay. Hands up, those with back pain, whether it has been a little bit more refreshing into the lower back. It helps a little. Jocelyn, how did that feel? A little bit, yeah. It's not going to take it away, I know. But these are not movements that you will make in a day. You always bend forward, you put your shoes on, you pick things up, but you never often come into those positions where we bend the back. Just close your eyes, really just tune in and reflect what you're feeling here. Does it feel more spacious? Does it feel, I don't know, are there temperature changes in certain parts of the body? Just tuning in. Okay, bring knees in. Have a rock. Just roll in a few circles just on your back. And then rolling up to seated. If we bring the right arm in front and just seeing if you can bring the left arm over the top. so that we, yeah, it's a lovely stretch for your shoulders, and then just sort of clasping the hands together. Okay, yeah. And then just see if you can lift the arms and just see how that feels. And then just tilt the hands outwards. Don't do anything that feels painful. I'm just doing that so I can see you all. But just that lovely stretch that you get into the back of your body. Okay, and release. So if you can, those of you that you can, just take your arms out and have a nice stretch outwards. Huh? Feel that, can't you? And then we're going to do the other side. So left arm in front, then right one over the top, and then just twist to clasp where you can, okay? So you're going to feel that stretch right on the sort of upper back, around the shoulders. Notice your breath. Are you all breathing in your chest, or can you breathe softly to belly? Okay, lift the arms a little. Tilt the hands outwards if you can get that little bit of range of movement. Okay, and then release, unwind, just take the arms out. Oh, feels nice, doesn't it? Just give them a roll. Give the shoulders a roll. Okay. You feel it all down the neck. It's nice a lot of yoga is very leg-based, or we're standing, so it's quite nice to work with the arms sometimes. Okay, let's extend our legs out in front of us. We'll just do some head to knee poses. So draw the left foot into the top of the right thigh. So how is our back feeling before we even come into a forward fold? Just notice how this feels, and then we'll extend the arms up and just gently soften forward. I think we'll come into a bit of a yin pose with this. Don't flex your foot. Relax your whole leg. If it starts to roll out to the side, that's fine. And just soften into your back. Don't become too rigid here. This is more of a yin style. Support the bent knee if you need to with a cushion. And just let everything become a little bit soft and relaxed and passive. You can still enjoy the stretch through the back of your right leg, but your back feels softer. Okay, breathe in, let's come up. Other side. I don't want to do this too intensely because we've come into lovely back flexions today, and that's nice for the back. Okay, so just coming forwards, relaxing that foot. Don't have to have a flex there. This is more yin than hatha. Support the bent leg if you need to. Let your shoulders roll, let your head relax, let it like you've been dropped on the floor like a rag doll and you've ended up here. And you can just go a little bit soft and floppy. Deep breaths into belly, start to feel a nice, gentle, soft stretch into the back. Okay, take a breath, let's come up. And then we'll have both legs in front of us. Again, we're going to be a bit more yin with this. You don't have to be flexed. Just let the legs relax and just soften forwards. Your knees might roll outwards. That's okay. Don't have to stretch your arms out in front of you. Just let the shoulders relax, your hands relax next to you. Deep belly breaths. Have a nice bend in the elbow. One more breath, belly breath, coming up. So lie back. Notice how your back feels just from 3 actually quite soft forward folds. I can feel this in my lower back. It's not a pain, but I can definitely feel a sensation. And what my body wants to immediately do now is to go the other way. You know, the poses we did earlier on the belly, I know that will counteract that stretch through the lower back. So I'm going to give you yogi's choice of your next pose. You can draw the knees in, have a little rock to start with, but if you want to come into butterfly because that relieves your back, if you want to do banana, please do, legs raised. But if you feel like just after those 3 forward folds, you need to come back, then you can. And often a nice gentle relieving one is where we make the pillow behind the back. Do you remember the cushion? So come up to seated. I say, you choose what pose you want to do now, but if you need to relieve the lower back, take the pillow. You can see about how much, I've probably got 3 inches behind me before the cushion, the blanket, and then just lying back. It feels really lovely. If you have it right up against your back, you're going to be curving into the lumbar spine more. So take a gap. There has to be a gap between your body and then you lying over the blanket. You don't have to do this one. You can come into a banana, or you can come into butterfly, whatever you want to do. Be guided by how your body feels. But if you feel like you just need to counterpose the forward folds, then this is lovely. Take some deep breaths. If you want to change now into raising your legs, then please do. You can take that little blanket, pop it under the buttocks, just raise your legs for a few moments. You choose what your body feels like it needs. You can bring the knees wide and bend at the knees to happy baby if that feels nice as well. A little rock. Stretch into the hips. Okay, lovelies. Find your way back down to Shavasana. Have a few moments here. And just noticing how the lower back feels from perhaps a little back bend and then waterfall. And time for relaxation now. Yeah. I thought I'd give you a nice good 15 minutes of relaxation. Yeah, you might want a little blanket over you or your feet. Right, lovelies. Going to read you a nice loving kindness meditation which a metta meditation. Try and stay with this. Try not to doze off. Try and be with the words, be with the energy that it brings up for you. So loving kindness. Allow yourself to get comfortable, relaxing your shoulders, your eyes and your jaw. You can be seated or lying down for this meditation. And today we'll be exploring loving kindness, metta. Through this metta meditation, we'll be exploring the cultivating of feelings of compassion, feelings of loving kindness for yourself and for others. So allow yourself to relax and notice how your breath feels right now. Simply watch your breath. Notice the texture of your breathing, the rate of your breathing, and notice the depth of your breath. There is no need to alter it, just simply observe, bringing your awareness to your chest area, to your heart center, and rest your awareness here as you watch your breath. Notice what it feels like to breathe into your chest, to breathe into your heart. And simply rest all your awareness right here in the center of your heart. And now slowly and silently repeat this phrase in your mind. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe and at peace. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe and at peace. Continue to repeat these words in your mind and in your heart. And notice any very subtle changes that occur and how you feel. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe and at peace. And now bring your awareness to a person that you love dearly. Notice who comes to mind. See them, keeping an image of this person in your mind's eye. Silently repeat these words. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe and at peace. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe and at peace. Notice how you feel in your chest as you continue to repeat these words in your mind. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe and at peace. Now bring into your mind more of your loved ones, offering the same message and that same wish. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe and at peace. Notice how you feel right now. Bring your awareness to people that you may consider acquaintances, work friends or looser friends. Bring their image into your mind now and repeat these words. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe and at peace. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe and at peace. And notice how you feel as you extend loving kindness to acquaintances. And now think of someone you have conflict with. Picture this person in your mind's eye. See if you can offer this person the same loving kindness that you have offered to others. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe and at peace. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe and at peace. Notice how these feelings, how this feels to offer feelings of loving kindness to someone with whom you may have feelings of conflict. And let's extend these feelings further. I'd like you to picture the whole entire human race, male and female, all nations, all cultures, all races, all colours of skin, all sexual orientations, all ages, all heights and weights, all people, all human beings. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe and at peace. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe and at peace. Notice how you feel in your heart right now. Notice what is present for you. Spend the next few moments feeling this, noticing this, simply experiencing this feeling right here. Continue to breathe into your heart. Continue to focus your awareness there in the center of your chest. Just continue to breathe into your heart and focus your awareness there at the center of your chest. I'd like you to carry this feeling of loving kindness with you. Carry it as you interact with other people today. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe and at peace. Notice the lightness that perhaps creates in your heart center. So very gently you can just start to wiggle fingers and toes. Rocking the head perhaps from side to side. And just stretching in any way that feels nice. Take a deep breath. There's no hurry. Just explore how your body feels. Come into any stretch that you need to. And then when you're ready, you can just slowly come up to seated. We'll chant our 3 Oms together. So, joining me, Chin Mudra. Let your eyelids close. Lift through your spine gently. We'll take a deep breath in. That felt so lovely and strong, that Om today, all of us together. Let's bring the palms together, rub them vigorously so you feel that warmth in the fingers, in the palms. And then placing them over the eyes. Just gently blink, start to let a bit of warmth into the eyeballs. Part your fingers, let the light through. Hands to heart center. Om Shanti. Namaste. Thank you, loves.